What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get this video started, I want to thank all of those new subscribers that are following this channel, and I want to let you know that we will be uploading at least one tool review video each month, maybe two, and we are uploading one video in Spanish because we are a bilingual channel, an international channel, and the rest of the content will be in English. I'm letting you know this so you won't get confused with the content of this channel. We are uploading one video each week, and we still have more tools to review. So with all that said, let's get to the video. I bought this welder a couple of months ago from Harbor Freight, and I want to do this review because I want to give you guys my honest opinion about this welder. And I do want to let you know that by no means I'm a welder. I am a beginner welder, and this welder makes it so easy to get started. For those of you that are following this channel, you may know that I have so many projects going on, and some of those projects need some welding and rust repairs, and honestly, where I live, I can't find anyone to visit your shop or garage and do the welding for you. So I need to learn how to weld, and this welder makes it so easy that anyone could weld. This welder is called the 125 Easy Flux. It's a flux core welding machine, and it's very light and portable. If you are thinking on trying to learn how to weld, this is the welder for you, because with the flux core you won't need a gas tank and you won't need a cart to move the welder and the gas tank all at once to weld something. This welder cost me $199 plus tax, but sometimes you get this welder on a special deal and you can find this welder at a lower price. After I bought this welder 2 weeks before I got it, it went on sale, and it was $179.99, I guess. This welder doesn't come with the welding wire, but it's all set up and ready to go. It has two welding tips, the welding gun, and the ground wire. So all you need to buy is the welding wire and some welding gear. For the welding wire, I bought the Vulcan .035 flux core welding wire. I don't know much about welding, but the two things that I have welded until today, they are holding up, and I got the job done. One of the things that I love about this welder, it's the fact that it's so easy to use. To set up this welding machine, all you need to do is to place down the welding wire counterclockwise, and it has a spring-loaded bolt that holds it in place. You don't need to take this down way too much because you need to let the welding roll move freely. When you are installing the welding wire, there is a knob that holds down the wire in place, and it has some type of adjustment that you also don't want to over tight. This machine has a wire feed on the inside, or you could use the wire gun to feed the welding wire. This machine also comes with a simple diagram on the inside that lets you know the heat on your welding wire and the speed that you should be welding all of your parts depending on the thickness and gauges of the metal that you're trying to weld. To fit the welding wire for the first time, I do recommend to take off the welding tip, because even though that the welding wire goes all the way into your welding gun, it's gonna get stuck in the tip. And most people may think there is a problem with the welding machine or with the welding gun, and they start to make a mess. I had seen videos that someone thought that the welding gun was bad and they rip off all the protection around it just to realize that the welding wire was stuck on the tip. When I got this welder, I got this welding helmet also from Harbor Freight, and it had worked just fine until now. I'm not real sure how to set up this welding helmet, and one of the reasons that my welds are not good, it's because I can't see where I'm welding at. I don't know if it is the helmet or if I haven't figured out how to set up this helmet, so I can give you my honest opinion if it works or not. So far, I'm using this helmet and I'm getting used to it, but I will let you know in a further video if I got this helmet figure it out. So far, I can't complain about this helmet because it's solar powered, and that takes off the hassle of dealing with batteries. This helmet is auto darkening, and it has some settings on the inside and one on the outside. But anyways, let's see how this welder performs. This is my first welding job. I am building an off-road shopping cart to move my tools around my shop and my yard. This was a real easy job for me because I'm welding thicker metal, and with thicker metal you don't have to worry about blowing holes because of too much heat. The second job that I did, it's a whole different story. Here is my off-road shopping cart that I already put to the test so many times. If you want to see this build, go check that out on my channel to see the full video. This is my second job welding an old and rusty door fence. The metal is real thin and it's full of rust, and I'm trying to cut off most of the rust and welding this back together. This was a real tricky job because the metal is rusted and it's real thin. All of the bottom part of this fence was rusted and full of holes. So we cut off and replaced the top part and welded back together. After all that repair was done, we weld this metal sheet into the old rusty metal fence. I'm building this door fence to prevent my dog to going out from the backyard to the front yard when I'm moving around vehicles. With all this rust on this fence, it's maybe not worth it to try and repair it but it's a good learning experience to deal with rusty parts because I need to do some rust repairs on my F100. And check out the results. For my second time welding, I think it's not that bad. I put a couple of spot welds on each flat surface all the way around on this door, and that makes it real sturdy. If you like this video, go check out my other tool review videos, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.